Alright, let's start off with the first of the four most important maps ranking factors. Now this isn't the most important, I didn't really put them in any specific order, but we're just going to start where I typically start, and that's picking the right website address for better Google Maps placement. So follow me over to my computer, we're going to go on the web real quick and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. Alright, we're here at Google, and I'll show you exactly what I mean by picking the right website address and how that can actually help speed up the process of getting your Google My Business listing to the first page and more importantly to the top of the results. So we're just going to do a sample search here, and we're just going to go, we'll just do Sarasota chiropractor. We'll use a chiropractor throughout this training. So here's our search results, and then here are these maps results. Again, these are paid. These little ads right here, every time you click on one of these, they pay. These are the maps results, and then here are the organic or website results. Now that we have that established, what you want to do, if you can, is actually get a website address, or also known as a domain, that has your keywords and at least city name in the what's called root domain. And a root domain is just the words before the .com or the .net or .whatever. I recommend a .com, but that may or may not make a huge difference. So .com or .net typically works. And if you notice with these results here, you see that you have Sarasota Clinic. Okay, now the title tag is also has the keyword, and that's the clickable link you see here, Sarasota Chiropractic. And so Sarasota, this here is SRQ, and then you see chiropractic. So if the keyword's chiropractor, they're using either the city name and or the keyword. This is Vibrant Life Sarasota. And then we have chiropractic, again, which is another form of chiropractor as far as the keyword is concerned. And then, excuse me, down here they have the Sarasota chiropractor. Now, you don't have to have this, okay, but this does help a little bit. It does give you a little bit of a boost, because one of the first things that Google looks at when they crawl your website, excuse me, when they crawl your website, is the domain name, and specifically what's called the URL. So if we go to, say, click on this listing, instead of going to the Google My Business listing, again, it takes you right to their website. And this here would be called the URL. So you want to get, if you can, a domain name for your website that actually has the city name and your main keyword in it. Now, it doesn't have to be an exact match. A lot of times those aren't available, but if you use the words the or best or put something before or after, it doesn't have to always be in the exact order of, say in this example, Sarasota Chiropractor. It could be chiropractor in Sarasota, FL, whatever's available. As long as you have the city name and your main keyword somewhere in there, that's good. Now, what I actually recommend is a little bit different than most people do, but this works. If you already have a website, and say it's bobschiropractic.com, for example, and we'll just say, how about Bob's Wellness Clinic, and he's a chiropractor, so there's no keywords in it at all. You can still obviously rank in Google Maps with that domain, but if you want an added advantage, I'd actually get a WordPress site and buy a keyword-rich domain and use that website basically like a mini site of your main site, and attach it to your Google My Business listing, and also use it in all your directory listings as well. You don't have to do it, but it does speed up the process. Now, for example, say you're doing really well and you just want an extra boost, and you already have what's called a branded website address or branded domain, and that's something similar to Dr. I believe it's ArmyCares.com. That's their name. I'm assuming that's what's called a branded domain, which is fine. But what you'd like to do is typically create a page on your site that is specifically for Google My Business. So it would be like, in this case, Dr. Arm or Army, I'm mispronouncing the name, cares.com / how to find a chiropractor Sarasota, or how to find a chiropractor in Sarasota. So that'd be a page that you would then link to your listing. So that's the first thing, is picking out a website address, or more specifically a domain name that contains your city that you're located in, along with your main keyword. Now, it doesn't have to be in the exact order as the phrase. If, say, a chiropractor wants to be on page 1 for Sarasota Chiropractor, if that's not available, it's okay to do chiropractor in Sarasota, or chiropractor Sarasota, Florida, or you can play around with it, but you want to have that city name and main keyword in your domain name. Now that being said, as you can see, you do not have to have that. It's just you have to do a little bit more work to get your listing to the top. So I'm going to show you a real quick breakdown here. Let's go to, let's see here. We'll just flip through my slides. All right, so this is a great example, okay? We're going to go into the full screen view. This is a branded domain name, and that would be like your website or yourbusiness.com, Bob's Chiropractic, or you know, healthwellnesscenter.com / how to find a chiropractor Sarasota. It's important to have your main keyword and city somewhere, and this is called a URL. So that would be if you want to keep your existing site and your domain, and you don't want to create a website that's more specific for maps optimization, that's okay. That's how you do it. Another option would be, again, your keyword rich domain name, which would be something like chiropractorsarasota.com. So that's all, and this is important as far as speeding up the process of getting your listing. So again, you want to link a URL or domain name that again has your city name and main keyword in the URL. All right, let's move on to the next lesson. If you have any questions or need some help, I'm here to help. So you can simply fill out the form below this video on the page that you're on right now. Again, if you found this video either in YouTube or through Google search, then the link to that page is in the description. Or you can simply send me an email or give me a call at my direct line 941-677-8604. I appreciate you and I appreciate your time. If you found this video interesting or helpful, could you do me a favor and share it on either Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, or Google+. Your help would be greatly appreciated, as I am here to help you. Thank you.